Hey guys, Ben Logan here with Kritter Kribs. I want to give a little walk around on our deep litter coop. Right over here too, we got other models. I just want to show those off real quick. These are the new roof. Just waiting to make a mold for the roof cap on these. These are the Key West coop. I want to talk to you a little bit today about the deep litter coop because I made a mistake. This was supposed to be painted red and it's green, so I actually have one in stock. You can order any of these models, currently back ordered 3 weeks. So you get on my build list, you just leave me a deposit. I write down your order, and when it gets done, I'll give you a call. Right now you can pick this one up this weekend though, and that's why I wanted to show it off. This is my deep litter coop, and it's a walk-in coop on the other side. It's got a 12-foot run. It's 6 foot wide here at the base, and then if you add the nesting boxes, you're talking about maybe a little over 8 foot, and looks like 9 or 10 foot. I'd have to measure up to the cupola, but it's got a functioning cupola up here. To get into the back side of the coop for cleaning, I have just a carabiner on here because raccoons can't really figure them out. And then we're going to open up the door. So this is where the birds are going to roost inside here. And the reason it's called a deep litter coop is because you only have to clean this coop out once a year. The way that you manage it is you keep adding shavings when you start to get that chicken smell inside of it. And what it does is it creates like a composting toilet effect where each layer starts to break down, so your nitrogen levels are going to be low at the end of the year. You just shovel out, put it right on the garden. You're not going to burn the tomato plants. And this is a technique that's gained a lot of popularity over the last few years. You can see the door is elevated, the nesting boxes are elevated, and that's so you can build up your litter on the bottom. And when you go to clean it out, you drop this down. It's called the litter board, and that's where you're going to be able to shovel right out with the wheelbarrow right here. It's got a plastic floor because being a composting type toilet, you're going to need that plastic down there. But it's just a really convenient method to use because it's just less work, less maintenance. This coop is designed for up to 16 full-size birds. I recommend putting 10 in there. This gives the birds more space. I mean, that's the idea behind backyard chicken keeping, is to create a better environment for the birds, but you could pack 16 full-size birds in there. There's enough roosting space. What you want to do is you want to calculate 1 linear foot of interior roof space per full-size bird and 4 square feet per chicken. So this is the walk-in run. Hardware cloth. This is so predators can't reach in like a raccoon can reach through chicken wire. It's got a pressure-treated roosting bar out here for the birds to enjoy the weather, and it also sits on pressure-treated skids. So this is actually a tractor technically where you can drag it around. These little shutters all function too, so you can see how that opens and closes. There's a roosting bar up here so the chickens can actually look out the window. These are called my gravity shutters, so these just drop down, use gravity so they don't blow around in the wind. If they went the other way, they could blow in the wind. So they just drop down. Once they're down, they're not going anywhere. This has also got reptile cloth on it, so predators can't get inside the coop anyways, but this just keeps the birds in. Then to lock it, I've got these little cam systems. You can lock that. Got my decorative little door. This opens up. You'd normally just leave this open so the chickens always have access to the run. If you wanted to free range, you can always add an automatic chicken door to any of these walls in here, and then your chickens can free range. This actually just rotates around like this, and it locks the door, so that's also not moving around. And then for extra ventilation, this drops down, and this is actually a screened in part of the door. So in the winter time, you would just close this up for bad weather. This roof also comes out extended, so you're not going to get driving rain into the coop. So you actually have another 2 foot off the front that's covered, and then the rest is open. But yeah, just wanted to show it off. Also, a gentleman with a company in Australia licensed my chicken coops. He called me up. He's actually manufactures these little feeders. So it's just got the cup. It fills up just like a little carburetor float. It's going to stop filling water into that bowl, and then your chickens can drink. And then this is to create lower waste so the chicken can eat out of here. These were 2 samples he sent me. I'm actually going to have these in stock. It's a little dusty because it was in the shop. These are made in Australia too. These are not made in China. So when I talked to the gentleman, Ryan, who does the manufacturing of these, his whole philosophy is he likes to make stuff in his own country, which I'm a fan of because everything I do here, I like to make in the United States. So when he offered to license my coops and not just steal the design, we went ahead and did that, and now I've got his feeders. So I have 3 pallets of those coming to the shop. And when you buy a coop, you can get one of these feeders. Since this coop was a mistake and I got those feeders as a sample, I'm just going to throw those in with this coop, and they're free for you. So if you buy the coop, you can have the feeders. This coop's $3,500, and it's available for pickup. I think it would make an awesome Easter, one heck of an Easter gift actually. So, all right guys, thanks for watching.